We had shocks, we had surprises, and we had questionable decisions. Some people are going to be happy, some people are not. This is my review of the 2025 Royal Rumble. I'm going to tell you what I liked, what I didn't like, my opinion of who won, how people were in the matches, all sorts of stuff. So stick around and find out what I think. The first match we had was the Women's Royal Rumble match. And my personal favourite to win, and someone who I wanted to win, he came out first. Obviously, of course it is. I do like a predictions video, and the first person that comes out is my favourite, which was Io Sky. That was followed by Liv Morgan. That was a good start, yeah. And obviously I'm not going to name like every single person that came out, because I watched it in the UK, because that's where I live. And it's like 1 AM in the morning. And that's why I'm recording this like after I've had some sleep. So I've got to try and remember it, because I couldn't do it when I first finished watching it, because I need to be considerate of other people. Because I'm a nice guy. Anyway, I was just watching it, like this is like a normal match, nothing new, nothing exciting. I was just like, well, it's new obviously. I was just the usual things. I did like at the bottom of the screen, or obviously the details came up saying like, oh, this person's entered the Royal Rumble this many times. This is their career, like highlights in the Royal Rumble. Obviously the little flag there at the bottom as well. That was all interesting and like new to see. But I don't think anyone as a surprise came out until Jordynne Grace. And I think Jordynne Grace is absolutely great. That like, it was like a death... Was it like a Death Valley Drive she did to Piper Niven? That was just brilliant. Chelsea Green be like a slimy heel. That was funny. Getting eliminated by Piper Niven by mistake. Oh, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, Jordynne Grace had like a great run through it. Seeing Trish Stratus come back, like just in fantastic shape because of like a yoga. I think she's like nearly 50. So I grew up at that time, obviously watching her wrestle with Lita. So I'm surprised Lita didn't come back. Alexa Bliss came back. I predicted that. That was nice to see her as the character of the doll Lily, I think. And then number 30 came out. Everyone was like, is it going to be Jade Cargill? Is it going to be AJ Lee? Is it going to be Becky Lynch? Nope. It was Nikki Bella. It was great to see Nikki Bella return, but like, nobody wanted it. They wanted either the 3 names I literally just mentioned. So people are not going to be happy with that. And then when Io Sky got eliminated, I was like, I'm not happy about this. It's not fun. But so many people are going to be mad about Charlotte winning. Like they're like, oh, Roxanne Perez should have won. She was the Iron Woman. She was in there since like number 3. I couldn't remember number 3 until then. It's like Roxanne Perez was not going to win it. Honestly, if you didn't have like Charlotte in your top 3, then it's questionable. Honestly, most people I think it's absolute, bullshit, dog shit, whatever word you want to use. But I don't mind it, because to me, you're now going to get a heel Charlotte Flair versus a babyface Tiffany Stratton. And one way of making somebody a better babyface is by having a worse heel. Yep, that's pretty much my opinion of it. It wasn't a terrible Royal Rumble. It wasn't a fantastic one. I think what made it better for me was seeing Jordynne Grace know she's actually like a WWE superstar. Because I do want to see her versus Rhea Ripley. I did a video back not long ago. I say not long ago. I only started the channel like a month ago. Yeah, where I wanted Jordynne Grace to beat Rhea Ripley for the Women's World title. So it looks like it's going to become a possibility. But overall, having Charlotte as a 2-time winner, why not? Genuinely. Then we go on to the tag team match. 2 out of 3 falls. I predicted was going to have DIY win one. Then I predicted was going to have Motor City Machine Guns win one. Then I was predicted that the DIY would win another one. The DIY. My predictions were correct for the order. I also said, obviously, well, I think I said this, I'm trying to remember now, it's difficult, that obviously the way it would be done is it would be a clean fall, and then DIY would win with like a low blow or rolling up the tights, something along those lines. But the Street Profits came out and basically gave the assist to DIY just because they wanted to take the titles off them, I believe. That's kind of what they were hinting towards anyway. So I said there would be no interruptions, so I was wrong on that one, but I was correct on the order of them. This match to me was great. It could have just been one fall, but I understand why they did it. I do like the very first fall from DIY though, when they faked like a tag, and then obviously Tommaso Ciampa came in, hit the knee, and I think it was Alex Shelley. I might be wrong on that one. If I am, it's okay. And then obviously you got the 1, 2, 3, and then you had Motor City Machine Guns win the second fall by doing Skull and Bones. I can't remember who it was to. I think it might have been Triple H, Tommaso Ciampa. But I have slept since then, so this is more difficult for me. I know who's who, by the way. And then obviously the Street Profits got involved, and yeah, DIY, Johnny Gargano, and then Triple H again. Did the meet in the middle. They just kick the opponent in the face and whatever it is, and the head, because there's two of them. So yeah, it wasn't a bad match. I don't think it really needs to be a 2 out of 3 falls match, but I'm not going to complain because of that. Like, did it make it much better? No. It just, to me, it just means that just makes the matches quicker, because obviously there's 3 of them. Then we have the ladder match, probably the best match of the night. Cody wearing his shirt, the Canadian Dream, the son of a electrician technician or something along those lines. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that was fun to watch. And obviously, them two doing the things, were fighting for the crowds, doing all sorts of things. But the main spots I want to talk about, though, Kevin hitting the Fisherman Buster from the ropes onto the ladder with that much force, it stood Cody up. And I was like, okay, that was like, great to see. Then they're using, obviously, I forget what they're called, the steps of the ladder, but I think we call them like rungs or rungs, whatever. Just, it's fine. I've never seen that before. If I have, I don't remember it. I know it's been done before, because of obviously people mentioning it. But the ending, though, to me was fantastic. Having Sami Zayn come out, looked like he was more concerned about Kevin, but kept looking over to Cody. Then Kevin goes for his package pile driver onto the announce table, but then Cody reverses it into an Alabama slam from the announce table straight through the ladder that was set up, and Kevin looked like he landed like weird, like, yeah. And obviously Cody goes back into the ring, climbs up, a referee comes in, holds the ladder for him, acting like no one can see him, so that you're seeable. You're not John Cena. And then that's when Cody wins, which everyone expected him to happen. So Kevin's lost his like 6th world title at Royal Rumble or something like that. I'm not keeping count. Then we have the men's Royal Rumble. I was slightly falling asleep for this, but I will try and obviously remember every single thing to give you the details. I probably should have rewatched it, but I have to put this video out later than everyone else. And I've not got many subscribers, but I suppose that could be a good thing, really, at times. So we started off with Rey Mysterio, number 1, versus Penta. Everyone wanted to see that match. They got a little glimpse of it here, a little clip. We had, obviously, surprises. My favourite was Joe Hendry. That was just absolutely brilliant. Him coming out doing like a chokeslam to the Miz and that. It was fun to see. Obviously, Jacob Fatu destroying everyone. Braun Strowman coming out. Like, mate, you've literally just been destroyed by Jacob Fatu. You shouldn't be here. But I guess that's just going to set up for another match, and I guess he's going to get destroyed again. Sheamus was making me laugh though when Joe Hendry was out. And Jacob Fatu was like basically, well, he interrupted it. Obviously, it's Joe Hendry doing his Joe Hendry things. And he's like, why did you interrupt that for? I was enjoying that. Sheamus was trying to clap along to Joe Hendry. And he's there with Jacob Fatu, like, do you want to go? This is what we're doing. We're fighting. Sheamus is just enjoying the last part of his run now. He's just honestly brilliant. But yeah, so obviously you got all the returns you wanted to. Cena coming at number 23, because obviously he's done 23 years, I assume. I think he tried to bring back his buzz cut, then if you've got no hair, you can't really have that hairstyle. But it's great to see him. Great to see CM Punk, Roman Reigns in the ring. And then obviously Seth Rollins comes out. Cena doing his, oh my god, this is a great thing. You know what he does. Carmelo Hayes getting eliminated first when most people thought he was going to be the Iron Man. It was not. Like, it was a fun Royal Rumble, but now let's get on to the winner. So, down to like the last few. Logan Paul comes on at number 30. And obviously I'm like questioning myself here thinking, he's not going to win, is he? Yeah. Then, so when it came down to it, you had Roman and Seth not being able to put their differences aside, obviously going against each other. We had like the likes of, like, say, Bron Breakker. They keep teasing like him and Jacob Fatu because we know it's going to be fantastic. Show Speed has to come out because Carmelo Hayes attacks Tozawa, so he's like, Triple H like, it's no good. And he comes out, he tries to eliminate people, nothing happens. He does a backflip. Bron Breakker just starts running the ropes and obliterates Speed. Okay, Gorilla Press, throws him out. And then it was him and Roman later as well, because Bron Breakker had a fantastic showing in this, and he destroyed Roman with a spear. I thought it was absolutely brilliant, honestly. It's great. Now, difficult for me to remember who eliminates everyone, Then come down to like the last few. Roman and Seth couldn't put the differences aside, so they're trying to eliminate each other. CM Punk comes in straight over the top, and then Logan Paul comes in. I was like, mate, you've just ruined my pick. So I got 2 right and 2 wrong on the predictions of the Royal Rumble. So I wasn't happy about that. So that really annoyed me. And I believe it was the final 3 then: John Cena, Jey Uso, and Logan Paul. I wanted John Cena to win now, because obviously if my favourite's gone, I need to have somebody else to win, don't I? But obviously it doesn't count because I've already done the predictions. So you had, it was Seth doing a curb stomp to Roman on the outside of the ring, which looked pretty brutal to be honest. And then obviously CM Punk and Seth started fighting, and then Seth did another curb stomp to Roman, and I was just like, is this just another reason to take Roman off TV? It's like he's not there anyway, so yeah. And they had obviously Cena, Jey, and Logan. And Logan got eliminated by John Cena, I believe. So it came down to Jey and Cena. After battling for like a few minutes and stuff like that, I genuinely thought Cena was going to win. I got surprised by Jey Uso. So Jey Uso is your men's 2025 Royal Rumble winner. Now, okay, to me, I did a video, the one before this one, saying Jey Uso was like my 9th person who I wanted to win. But when you think about it logically, if you can't put one person in the main event, because you'll have Cena, CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, I'm sure I'm missing somebody else. Not everyone can be in the main event like that unless they do like a massive match and they're not going to do it. So the only good thing about it to me is it's going to be, I'm wondering what they're doing, if that makes sense. Because if you've already had him versus Gunther and he's lost that many times, it's, even if he wins or whatever it is, it's not the same as like building up how you did with like Cody, for example. You're going to see super kick, you're going to see splash, you're going to see dive. It's like the match isn't going to be interesting. It's not always about the moments or whatever it is. Now, the shock value, okay, that really surprised me. So I'm interested in that version, because you can get Cena obviously to the main event, you can get CM Punk to the main event with the favours and things like that. But I'm not interested in seeing Jey Uso in it, like, at all. Jey Uso winning is questionable. I'm interested in seeing like what they're going to do, obviously, and obviously you've still got the Elimination Chamber coming up, which is possible. But if the main event of WrestleMania is going to be Jey Uso versus Gunther, great for Gunther, great for Jey. But if it's just going to be super kicks and splashes and dives, like, we need something more, like, we need something different from Jey for a change. Hell, seen the Miz doing like a weird Hurricane head scissors thing the other day on Raw and in the Royal Rumble. That was fun and interesting. So yeah, I'm down for that. But I need a reason to be interested in it at the moment. I'm not. That's just my honest opinion. Obviously people have different opinions. Say this is great, this is great. I'm just being brutally honest with you. So that's my review of the entire Royal Rumble 2025. Why don't you let me know what you thought of it? Not many people probably watch this, but it's okay. Anyway, please like, comment, subscribe, and if I forgot anything, let me know. Thanks for watching.